fact, how to say no may well be at the heart of the problem. Extensive research, particularly in the United States in the past few years, into ways of discouraging children from starting drug use, has shown two things clearly. First, that scare tactics, telling them things like drugs kill, for some reason just don't work. Disappointingly, research shows that kids either simply don't believe it or that they just don't think it'll happen to them. And second, that the traditional fire brigade approach, sending in a visiting expert, a policeman or a social worker once or twice a year, doesn't work either. In fact, research there suggests it may even encourage kids to go and try drugs. So what does work? Well, if we're honest, not a very great deal. But one approach has shown some positive results. It was a North American campaign designed to keep children away from smoking just for an extra year or so. It was part of normal lessons and taught by teachers who'd been specially trained, but whom the children knew and respected. Now, the key element was that they taught youngsters how to stand on their own 2 feet, how to cope with the moment when you're offered something. It's against your better judgment, but it's very hard to say no. It worked. It delayed them starting to smoke, and the technique is now being used in large-scale anti-drug campaigns. This is Kansas City, where the whole community is being roped into a drive against drugs. It's organised by a university and funded by a local drugs company. And doctors, nurses, teachers, police, council officials and baseball teams are being asked to spread the word.
If you don't use all 4 mediums of prevention, school, family, media, and community organization, that a large part of your prevention message is lost as soon as an adolescent walks out the door from school.
The TV stations are called in as well and shown material they might well produce themselves.
You don't have to be part of the crowd. Be who you are and stand up proud. Don't say no. No. Just say no. Just say no. No. Just say no. Don't have to.
The campaign is taken personally to every child in the city aged between 12 and 14 years. That's over 40,000 youngsters. They're taught how to resist peer pressure.
That you do by trying to put the pressure back on the person offering you the drug. The last technique to say no with is the strength in numbers technique. Hang around with non-users. If you hang around with a group of kids where a lot of the kids use drugs, then you're going to feel pressure to use them. So the strength in numbers, hang with groups, be in a group where people do not use the drug.
And the kids are shown commercials that will be beamed in the evenings to their parents.
Once your children walk out the door, they're on their own.
Want some wafer?
Carlos, say no.
No, 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 no.
You got some blues, man. Skip low, man. Why don't you just try something?
Just say no.
No, man.
Talk to your kids about drugs. Help them to just say no.